pathway benefits students because it gives them life skills. It gives them opportunities to learn to be problem solvers. Fundamental knowledge of how to take care of a car is a life skill in itself. There's extensive safety classes that has to be taken before they can even enter the shop.
Being safe makes it for a more efficient workspace and less dangerous workspace. Instead of just learning from books, you get to actually experience it.
One of the great things about this shop is it's extremely modern. We have a lot of good tools and equipment inside of it.
I get to gain real-world experience and know what it's like, so if I were to go into an actual job, I'm already prepared with what it's going to be like.
Many things that are achievable with that. They're going to get a whole bunch of different aspects of car repair, including some body work, so there's going to be quite a lot. We have industry partners that are shop owners that have opportunities and shops which we can build relationships and possibly get students to come in and do internships through.
So we've learned a lot of life skills, but some of the main ones I feel have been time management and teamwork.
Because you're working in an environment where not everything can be done by just one person. So there are times where you have to step up and work together. I want my students to be not only problem solvers, I want them to be good employees, good members of their community.
The skills you're going to learn here is something that is easily transferable to real world situations.
I want my students to be quality individuals, that the things they learn move them forward, have honesty, integrity, structure in their life to where they are better within the community and be able to take pride in who they are and what they do.
My goal for the students is to learn life-saving skills, and the second goal is to prepare for an entry-level job in the healthcare industry. The pathway offers two courses: the introductory course, which is medical science and terminology, and the capstone course, which is emergency medicine, health science. The first month of every course that I'm teaching is all about safety. They have to take a 10-hour online training that is also includes some hands-on skills.
I want to be a nurse later down the line, so I just went into this class and I tried to learn as much as I could about CPR, BLS, all that.
CPR is required to have access to any entry-level job in healthcare.
That was really fun, just learning the order of operation on how to do it. With hands-on learning, it's more personal. It gives me all the knowledge that I need.
They have to be certified in basic life support, BLS. Once that they take those basic trainings, then they can put it in the resume, and that will qualify them to apply for a job.
I do internships with East Bay CPR and John Muir, and I work a lot with patients. Giving them whatever they need. It helps you connect to other people more.
We have a unique business relation with John Muir Health. The pathway offered through them internships, also offered them volunteer opportunities.
I have over 60 volunteer hours right now, just from John Muir, and that's due to HOSA.
In the EMR course, or Emergency Medical Response, we train the students to prepare a patient to be transported into a hospital.
It does feel great having an ambulance on the campus. Students can explore their options. They don't have to be a nurse. They could be an EMT. Knowing that I have tools that are meant for professionals, it teaches me how to be more careful.
The soft skills right now, again, top 3 are: number 1, time management; number 2, communication; and number 3, being ethical.
I think what's really unique about my program is it's multimedia, so the student can take this pathway and they can learn graphic design, they can learn digital illustration, they can learn photo and video just within 2 courses. You don't have to specialize in one of them, you get like a sampling of everything. That way you can really figure out which one is really for you. The students have access to the computer lab that has Mac desktops, they have access to Wacom tablets, and they have access to cameras like Sony mirrorless cameras and some printers in the classroom as well. Graphic design is mostly in Multimedia 1. We do a lot of digital drawing. They use primarily Photoshop and Illustrator.
I'm actually learning a bunch of new techniques. This has helped me a lot with how I go about my art.
In Multimedia 2, the students learn about photography and they also learn about video. Students should have a good understanding of how to use the camera, how to shoot in manual mode, and how to use basic lighting equipment.
You can put your own thought into it and you can go out and actually see some pretty amazing stuff and then make memories for other people.
I want my students to be able to have a chance to take the skills they learn and apply them in a real life setting. Through the work-based learning experiences, they get a chance to feel like what it would be like to be a sports photographer. We do some photos at the Barracuda game. My students are involved with Sun Valley Mall and they do a project there, and they get to learn about different careers within the mall.
Mine was one of the chosen artworks to be put up into the TV display that they had.
There's a lot of ways that students get to showcase their graphic design and their photography and video. The students will learn how to work with a group. They'll also learn professionalism, how to work with a client.
Even if you're not going to be in the photography or illustration industry, being able to be organized but also having like time management is still a helpful thing.
In Multimedia 1, they will have completed a graphic design portfolio in Photoshop. Students who do Multimedia 2 complete a photography portfolio.
Having this opportunity to be able to make all this stuff here and be able to put it into my art portfolio before I graduate, really helpful.
I want as many students as possible to be able to find meaning through creative expression. There's so many ways to be creative, and being creative needs to be a part of your life. If you're not going to pursue this, you still gotta take photos. You still gotta keep going, because it might not be your career, but it could be the thing that you do that gets you up in the morning.
Engineering provides the unique opportunity to take something that might not yet exist, but could someday exist, and to make it happen. And to build anything construction related wise takes a lot of different tools, and students need access to, and they need the experience in using those tools so that they can be a productive member of the workforce later on. The 3D printers allow the students to take their designs and make physical plastic models of them. The laser cutter is used to cut typically wood into whatever designs the students have created.
I'm having a head start than most other people. I'm working with my hands and coding into making the project into an actual project.
No one is able to do all of one project on their own. It takes teams to design anything, and so of course students need to work with and communicate.
It's important to collab with groups because there's some things you're not really good at and some things you are. And those things that you're good at, you can help other people.
The engineering field and the companies that are in the engineering industry have so many different careers available. And the students have the opportunity to see those as they go throughout the program. We ensure that students are getting ready for their futures by making sure that they answer those critical questions that make them think, that they design things. They really need to come up with things on their own and figure out what it takes to achieve them. We really want the students to have the knowledge and skills that they need for college, career, and civic life. Engineering provides the opportunity to learn how to schedule time, how to manage time, and how to be more organized to make the students' dreams a reality. Engineering can be part of their everyday lives, that the skills that they learn can apply to whatever they do. Engineering is required for our society to function, and I hope that students realize just how critical those contributions are and how they can be a part of those contributions as well.
Hospitality is what the pathway is all about. There's 2 courses offered here. One is Culinary Arts and the other is Culinary Arts Management. Culinary Arts is the introduction class and Culinary Arts Management is the advanced or the capstone class.
We're introduced to a bunch of different type of dishes, different things to make. There's lots of different recipes. We cooked everything from scratch.
The Culinary Arts class is broken into 12 stations and they learn all the foundational skills. The advanced class, you typically the one who runs the restaurant and during the busy time during lunch. There's the front of the house, there's the line, and then there's bakery. And each one has its own manager.
I think that's really good for like our soft skills and learning how to work with other people.
Having a restaurant open to the public is a huge gift for the students that get to do it.
Kids can have the freedom to learn here without all the pressure of actually working a job. It's a lot of professionalism, but also finding a love for the kitchen.
We go over safety and sanitation. I give them a test that I tell them they have to pass 100%.
That also gives me more confidence that I know and can be in the kitchen, work safely, and create food for other people.
The students develop really great skills in terms of working with each other. We all succeed together, or we all fail together.
It's not just a cooking class. You learn so much more about like getting a real job, keeping it, how to carry yourself.
They apply for a scholarship and they have a job application, all that end up in their portfolio for the end of the year.
This will definitely help you get a job in the future and actually give you professional experience.
They put this down as work experience. This is Serendipity, a student-run restaurant and bakery. The goal for the pathway is to help students learn how to function in the outside world. I don't train people just to be chefs here. I try to train them to get what they want out of life.